Welcome to our continued coverage of the 2011 YMF Lone Yamaha Australian FX Superbike Championship. We're at Wakefield Park, a 2.2 kilometre layout, and all the glitz and glamour has been thrilling us throughout our first coverage. Well, the 21st century is certainly upon us in no uncertain terms, Will, and technology is taking over. None more so than these bikes on screen now. They are electric. No fuel involved. Let's catch up with one of the men involved in it to see what it's all about.
Yeah, we're here. It's a shakedown round for the TTXGP with the FX Superbikes, and we're just having a bit of test time. We only built this bike about a month ago, so we haven't had a chance to test it on the track. Yeah, this is a brushless DC motor. It's made by a company called Eggenhuizen in New York, and it's the first hub motor in this series.
Oh, well, you know, it's totally different to anything that I've ever ridden, that anyone's ever ridden. Very exciting all the same for the first round of the electric bike series in Australia. The main difference I'd have to say is the power, the power output and also the lag between a normal petrol-driven bike to what you have on the electric bike.
Chassis performance is exactly what I expected it to be. It handles still like a proper race bike. That was actually my priority when I was designing the bike. Everything had to be race. So whatever I did otherwise, as far as electrical things concerned, was okay, but the first priority was suspension, steering and braking and cornering speed. That's the one thing I was looking at, which meant that I couldn't put a huge motor in it like some other people have, like Chip Yates has got basically a truck motor in his bike. Very fast in a straight line, but no cornering speed. I've gone the other way. I want cornering speed and deal with the straight line speed later on. The problem is that all this research and development has to be done by privateers like me, because the major manufacturers are not getting into it because they're pretty happy with their piston bikes, I think, and so is the oil industry.
But back with internal combustion engines, all ready for race 3. 10 laps here at Wakefield Park, 22 kilometres of fast, furious racing.